Welcome to 182. I thought 181 was the last interview today. Apparently it's not. Apparently I met this awesome guy like 5 minutes ago.
And counting.
Counting.
We just getting more closer to that.
For sure. We're live on Keep It 100 Podcast, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We'll be on Instagram later once we upload it. And we're gonna switch real quick. All right, we're good. And all right,
Don't get shy now.
We good. Like I was saying, it'll be on Instagram later. We're on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube right now. I have this special guest that I just met randomly right now in studio. So, nice meeting you. And I'm gonna allow you to introduce yourself real quick because that's what we do on here. So, take it away.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Adrian Aguirre. I go by Double A. I'm a producer of all sorts. I do video production and music production, and I just kind of do it for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the kind of guy that just like likes to teach himself a bunch of things and just teach that to the people. You know what I mean? I think we just do live. Yeah, there you go. Get nice and framed. Get the composition, the composition going. We gotta get framed up. But that's what we do. Direct. We just gotta direct and produce. I have to keep creating. You know what I mean? For me, it's like breathing. I gotta just keep busting it out. You know what I mean? It's just every day. Gotta do something. If it's not writing, I'm designing something. I gotta put my brain to something. So like that's where I'm at.
Sure. So, all right. My turn now, apparently. I have my first official question of the night for you. So this whole production thing you were talking about. What age did you start that?
So when VHS cameras were around in the early 90s, around 97, when we started kind of breakdance, started kind of discovering skateboarding, right? So it was good, and we kind of started playing with cameras. Family, the more rich members of my family had more technology. I grew up very poor, so I didn't have any of that stuff. So my cousins would have the cameras, and I always borrow them at family parties. And I would start filming and do little movies. And usually there'd be like a little part in the family movie where it'd be like all family and stuff, and it'd be like my little creation at the end, and everybody would get a good laugh out of it. I kind of started from there. I started when I was a kid, and I just kept going. Started watching more movies, and I just got obsessed with it. I was like, I need to copy everything they're doing. So I've just been studying everything. My whole game is just like, if I can copy and imitate somebody else, then I learn that skill, and then that's just like a one-up in my brain. That's how I see it. I just see it as more knowledge goes in here, the more I'm working. So that's kind of where it started. When I realized that, I was like, oh, this means money. Oh, okay.
For sure. So, what about any inspirations like to do that? Right? You look up to like bars doing that?
So I mean, it's gonna be cliche. It's gonna be the most cliche answer. Every producer and director is thinking this right now, and they're thinking Tarantino, of course, because he chooses the best people to work with him, and his movies look a certain aesthetic to him, and that just gets me it gets me moist. For me, it's when I see a certain scene or lighting and stuff like that. That's just amazing. So like cinematography for me, that's what gets me on. It's the lighting. When you play with the lighting, everything looks great. Everything's balanced right. The shot works. The framing works. The composition. That excites me, and that gives me ideas because I'm like, okay, how am I gonna film my video? How am I gonna film my movie, the story of my life? You know what I mean? That's what gets me going.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Great answer. Great insight. Great gems already. We only been talking for like about 4 minutes, but
it seems like forever because I've known you for 10 minutes now. It feels like great.
Yeah.
Like sure. How many interviews can you be like, hey, you know what? We're gonna walk out of this place.
Not many. So this is one of many for sure. I have a question. Usually, we just interview this whole team here, apparently, and you're number 6. So we asked them their top artists, but in your case,
musician?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm a musician. So, if I didn't clarify that. When I mean artist, producer, like music producer as well. Like I play drums. I'm teaching myself keys right now, so learning that at the house.
Okay.
That's interesting, you know. Doing my John Legend impressions. Baby! You know what I mean? So it's fun. It's good times, you know. And so music wise too. Who's my inspiration as far as music?
Yeah, so we basically get your top 5, but it doesn't have to go 1 through 5. Just your personal list.
So in my list right now, for sure, what I've been listening to when I get home and in my car and when I wake up, and I'm just like, oh, this is dope. Black Pumas, Duran Jones and the Indications. I'm gonna go and say Drake and The Weeknd. And the 5th one, Michael Jackson.
For sure.
I'm old school. I put off the wall on the vinyl last night. I was dancing and shit in my room yesterday. I was just getting down because that's what I do. And you know, follow my Instagram, you'll know what's up. So, it's spicy.
For sure. What's your I'm probably gonna do it at the end of the video.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. And stay tuned for the end of that. So
yeah. Okay.
Going to the
For sure. I was gonna share this Instagram right now, but I'm gonna wait. We'll do that right now. Oh. Frax, People 100. I see your shirts are right there. Everyone in this room has a shirt. I wanted to make sure of that, and that's kind of what happened. So I appreciate everyone that has rocked the shirts, and shout out to this editor, Mr. JR right here. Shout out to him. But I'm gonna keep it pushing with my next question I have. What's your overall message you're trying to portray? Like your production,
my life,
in general,
the legacy I'm gonna leave behind.
That's a question for later. But yeah.
So basically, if I could just have your attention for like 2 seconds, make you laugh, mission accomplished. When I die, I'll be a happy man. Okay, that's pretty much it. It's like if you could just take a little something and be like, hey, that one, yeah, I'll say, all right, cool. That's it. Just a little reaction.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. If I could just have a little nugget of impression in somebody and just put a little happiness in their life or something, or just make somebody laugh or make somebody think, like, dang, that was profound or something cool. Like, just inspire people, I guess, is what it is, you know? Aspire to inspire, I guess, is what it is.
For sure, but you apparently was making us laugh before we started the interview.
Was I not?
Yeah, bro. Like JR was over there, couldn't hold his drink down. So I was laughing. I was really entertained. I've been entertained since I walked in this building, actually. So
it's a lot of entertaining people in this house right now. For sure. That's for sure. You guys can't see in the next room, but you knew.
If you knew what was going on.
A lot of talent in this place right now. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Moving on. Let me ask you this. Like, are you big on social media?
I try to be, but I'm 33, so it's just like dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm a fucking dinosaur when it comes to that shit, but I still put it out. I do my TikToks, even as retarded as they are. You know, and right now I'm basically just influencing the kids and trying to tell them how to build their credit up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, do you know how to use your credit card? Because I didn't at fucking whatever age, and I screwed myself up. A lot of people did. So I'm kind of just like doing little tutorials on how to adult for these youngsters. It's like someone's got to look out for you. You know what I mean? And I think it should be me. You know what I mean? So I think I'm a good candidate for your presidency. You know, dude, this election has been fuck.
I don't even know what to say about that. Like, there were so many directions I could go with confusion on that.
Oh my god. And, that was a fucking wild ride.
And then you have one dude that lost but said he didn't lose, but said he won. I'm just
sun-kissed looking motherfucker. Look at it. Look at it.
And I'm just like, bro, I don't follow his Twitter, but I look at it just to see when he tweets. And let's just say I wake up laughing every time I look at it. Ain't nothing in the career of TikTok. That's honestly,
that's all it is. Hi everybody. Cute. An asshole. I can't stand him, honestly. Like, just as a man, I can't respect him. You know what I mean? Like, you ever just see a dude and you're just like, dude, right?
What are you doing, bro?
What? Like, just a shame. It's a waste of balls. You know what I mean? Like, waste of testicles. Like, that's just a waste of space. It just sucks because we gotta just deal with them. You know what I mean?
Well, apparently he has to get evicted out of the White House because this dude said, I'm not leaving.
Oh man. Welcome to America.
Yeah, he's just like, yo, I'm not rolling out. So I don't know what y'all want to do with the situation, but I'm not dipping out, and
That's so crazy.
yeah, I don't know what to make of it. Like I watch snippets on YouTube.
What do you think of the plan? You think he's gonna be like a little bit better?
I'll say a little bit better,
Right?
but
Like,
I'm not from the year that I had in 2020, bro. Like I am not about to make predictions on anything. Like that's not. I'm about to play it minute by minute, like we're talking. We're gonna play this minute by minute, because who knows? Like people are saying that he's gonna be better, but
it's still an old white guy, though, dude. You don't really win, dude.
I don't know,
Oh,
but
man.
I'm a hope for the best.
Oh, yeah,
And
And let's, be positive. I know. And this year, let's manifest some positive shit.
yeah,
Let's get some good stuff.
this is a good day today, 11/11/2020. though.
It is.
Yeah,
Oh,
positive day.
I like numbers, numerology, and stuff like that. That's true.
And they are like that too. Like, this is why he started this on April 9th.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. April 7th is my brother's birthday, and April 8th is when he passed away. And
What?
said April 9th right now. That's crazy. What a trip.
Wow.
What a coincidence. I like numbers and shit. So
Yeah.
great.
Hopefully I get into that eventually. But just hanging out with this guy, I most likely will. So shout out to the editor and the producer and whatever else he is. Man, where's like mogul? Dude got like 30 jobs. So and apparently he's my manager too. So yeah, let's get back into learning about you. I didn't actually know where you were from, so
Would you like to know that?
I would like to know.
Now.
Yes, we do.
I was born in La Mirada, California. I remember I was like, where are they born at? She was like, I was in the hospital and I could see that's where you're born from. And I was like, what was that at? So I Googled the hospital that was closest to the Free Farm and I found it. One day when I was driving by, I was like, oh shit, I guess that's where I was born at. On that side of the hospital. You can see the rise. So it was just a trip and stuff. But I'd never been there. Like growing up, I like born there and had so I don't really know that area. From like everywhere because I moved around a lot as a kid. So from everywhere. I was Southern California. A little bit of TJ, that's where the family's from.
Okay.
So the juice was made out there. Who's over here,
I have a beef with Riverside. Like, I need to say this, and like,
Get it off your chest, bro.
Let
me take a sip of this.
It's really
Nothing.
interesting, for sure. So, me and Carter were in Riverside, right? Because apparently my car didn't want to work somewhere over there. I guess because of the city.
Yeah.
But like literally, we were driving down the street and we were just like, yo, like we just see we just see nothing. Like we see, I guess, auto shops, restaurants, but we're really not seeing nothing that's like something to vibe out to.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing out there.
And
Nothing going on.
we're just like, yo, like, I'm like, I feel like really depressed driving over here right now. Like, I just don't. Do you agree with that?
I mean, I think that's every city right now, But there's some cities that are kind of popping, but no, it's kind of dead. I mean, especially Riverside, they're really careful about that shit. They're very anal about that. Because I work for them too. So I work for Riverside TV and shit. And, I do video production for them. I'm a camera operator. So it's crazy. They're way more precautious about that shit. I'm pretty sure that's why everything's kind of like shut down over there. What's going on with everything? It's COVID. And I guess they're shutting down again or something. I'm hearing something about.
I heard a little bit about it. My buddy in the UK was telling me they're on lockdown again.
Yeah. I got somebody out there too. Good shout outs to Ray Face, yeah.
For
You
sure.
think that's it? You doing this shit.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the only place where niggas don't care is LA. Like, those be like, yo, I'm gonna go party.
Oh yeah.
I just really don't care.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. What do you think? You think COVID's gonna really, Like I caught it already in February. And I passed that shit with ginger and cinnamon tea and garlic and shit, like in 2-3 days. Bro, I was smoking so much fucking weed. I rolled like 3 joints. I got high as fuck after work, right? I took one day off and I was like, this one day is gonna fuck me up. For sure, the chest was just burning. Every time I would breathe, and you get to that one point where it stretches and shit, it would just hurt really bad. It would sting. And I was like, I could see why old people would die and shit, and they wouldn't. Because when you try to cough that nasty ass phlegm out, it was super dark and thick as fuck, and you spit it out, it hurt. I almost passed out because I was coughing so hard trying to get that shit out, and I was like, they're dying. Like, they can't fucking breathe when they're trying to cough this shit out. But if you just drink hot ass tea and just get it all shit all moist and you just hawk it all out, you're fine. Like, there's really, it's common fucking flu or cold, whatever it is. I don't think it's really that hard to beat. Like, I don't know. For me, I'm Mexican as fuck, so Sprite and all this shit for me work. I put Vaporub and shit all over my body for like 2 days in a fucking onesie and sweated that shit out. And I'm still here. I'm still strong.
Hey, he's still good, bro. Like, he in good health right now. I'm sitting next to him, so.
Ginger tea and cinnamon tea, like just put, cinnamon sticks in the tea and just drink that shit. You'll be fine. Like, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Not a big deal. No reason to be scared.
Overcoming COVID gyms right now. Like,
from a curandero and shit. Where the fuck is you from? What part of TJ, man? Shit.
Yeah, thank you for those gyms. I've known some people that have had it, and they're like, "Yo, it's been 2 weeks." I'm like, 2 weeks.
Yeah, because they're probably not trying to cough that shit out. Or like, for me as Mexicans, that's the first thing they told us to show me. When you get sick, start spitting that shit out. Get everything out of you, or you can your nose, however you need to get it out, shit it out. So that's what for us. Like, when you get sick, clear out all your shit out. And that it goes by quick as fuck. Like,
yeah,
like
I wonder.
2 days.
I wonder I don't get sick like that. Yeah. I know the secret now.
Yeah, man. Your stomach hurts and shit. Drink a hot Sprite. Bam, burp it out. It's the same. It's carbonated water. It's the same thing. But also, you could take like lemon juice and a little bit of baking soda. Just a little bit, quick, and it's just like, bam, your stomach ache is gone. I mean, like just little remedies like that, and that's kind of I like that shit. I like to cure myself. I don't want to go to the hospital and shit and pay all this money. Why would I want to do that?
Yeah, no.
It's thousands of fucking dollars over some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, I knew somebody that would go to the hospital when they got cold. Oh, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, figure yourself in the house and shut the fuck up. Like, what are you doing? Why are you clogging up shit? You mean, like, I can't stand people. I'm sorry. And that's probably why hospitals pass as well. Because they don't, I feel a sniffle. And they get scared and they run. And then the fear fucks them up even worse.
Especially with this whole COVID situation.
Fear is like the biggest killer of people, man. Shit. Will cripple the fuck out of you, man.
Fear gets on people with podcasts too. I've seen it. I've seen podcasts canceled for fear. Bro. I've had a few that have been. For example, I'm gonna share a story. So I was supposed to podcast with an individual. I'm not dropping names, but there was like I don't like how I look on the camera, and I'm just like, do you like how you look in person or in a mirror? And then they're like, yeah. I'm just like, just picture it like that. You're looking at yourself. It's just like a mirror that's recording you, but just be your normal self. Like, don't be different. Like, be the same person. We keep it 100. We're not gonna ask you some off the wall question that you're not allowed to talk about. Like, that's literally how I explain it now, because we podcast with people like all over, and they'll be like, yo, I'm camera shy. And then I'll be like, you have an iPhone or an Android, right? Do you take selfies on Instagram and Facebook? Therefore, you're not camera shy. You just treat it
logic, right?
Just treat it that way. It's not like we're the U.S. government or anything, where we're just gonna lock you up if you say something that's invalid,
right?
Like we're gonna.
Although if this was China, different story. You know what I mean? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
we wouldn't be online if like the internet is censored. So that is
But also, dude, they're already partying in fucking Wuhan. You see the pictures and shit? They were partying like 3 months ago. They're like, what the fuck is going on?
Bro,
you let it out and then you're cool? Like hot Sprite, Vicks.
Yeah. So all this being sick with 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, COVID. I don't believe it. Like, I just think you're too scared to like do what you need to do. But as you heard him, he dropped some gems on how you feel better, bro.
It worked for me.
And it worked for him.
But every time I get sick, I do the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same. It's like, I mean, that's how I got over it, you know, like over some really bad flu. Now I got fucking really sick, you know, like now I know what people are talking about when they're like, my hands feel like two balloons and shit. Like, yeah, shit happens. Your body gets all cold and shit, you're all fucked up. Like, it's weird. Sickness is fucking weird, you know. Right now you're like,
Yeah.
but the second you feel fucking sick, you're like, oh, you're like weak as fuck, dude. Like your whole everything just caves in and shit. It's like, fuck, you're like a vulnerable little shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Some people
You know?
react like they're dying and sick. So
Oh, it happens. It's crippling almost, you know? Like you
yeah.
gotta take over.
I haven't been sick in 3 years, so I don't know what that's
a
like.
fucking record, dude. That's
Dude don't get sick either. Like he never gets sick. Like we don't get sick, bro. Like it just doesn't happen.
The only reason it happened to me, man, is because my fucking boss goes to China and shit. Dude, this bitch went out to fucking China when this shit happened, dude. Like she came back in February and got the whole goddamn office sick. Oh. So, and we're not gonna talk about what company that is, right? Because fucking I get fired. But it's crazy, dude. It's fucking insane. It's like, how are you just gonna go to China and shit when all this shit's happening? You know?
Like a random vacation.
No, she went out there to fucking get product.
Okay.
Because all the shit's out there in China, right? Minute China shit. So she went out there to fucking scope out what she wants for this year and shit. During the goddamn pandemic. And she fucking got having office sick. And you know, none of us say shit. We're just like, it's just fucking grind. Because it's like, money's too goddamn good. I wasn't about to fuck my shit up and lose my job. I get paid very well to do what I do. It's ridiculous, by the way. And if you don't ask me what my job is, I'll tell you. I do video production.
I was about to go there, but you went there.
No,
So
I'm gonna tell you.
can't carry on. Finish explaining.
So I'm a video producer for a toy company, for an adult toy company. No, I do not shoot porn. Everyone thinks I shoot porn, but I basically do tutorials on how the toys work. So it's pretty cool, man. It's an interesting job, and it's fun. It's very fun. I get to fuck around with my toys all day, you know, and I get to see what comes out and shit. I'm like, damn, someone's gonna put this up their ass. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
For sure. You mentioned tutorials, demos.
How to use them.
Like, people really don't know how they.
Man,
I was really confused when you said like they don't know how it works. It's kind of not like a hard situation.
but if they did, they had a job.
That is true.
So like,
yeah.
I'm kind of blessed that people are that fucking stupid. You know, they can't hold the button for 3 seconds, by the way, and they need a tutorial for that shit. And thankfully, Daddy's got a job. You know, so it's kind of cool. Like, fuck it. They're like, do these videos. I'm like, cool. There's a list of fucking 80 videos and shit, and gotta bang them out in a couple months. So it's like, you know, the grind. And I like it because it's like I get to do what I love to do for a ridiculous reason. Basically, my job title is I title myself cinematographer in you know, like the corporate bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But in my YouTube and my Instagram stuff like that, I'm making the dick shake. You know what I mean? Like, so you know, if you follow me on Instagram and stuff, that's what I do. Like, I'm going to work, gotta make a dick shake. You know what I mean? Like, I pay the bills.
For
It's
sure.
fun. You know?
All right. So with those videos, do those go up on a website or do you send those to people?
So no, it's just on YouTube and stuff. And it just goes on my company website, stuff like that. So yeah, if you go on there, you'll see it. We'll drop the links later on. You know.
What we usually do, if you guys have a YouTube, right? So in like a story or something, and if someone wants to find more about information about it, like we'll post it for sure. So we'll get to that at the end.
Oh, is that our time right there in the corner? We've been 23 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be out.
How long does your longest podcast run on?
My longest ever?
Mm-hmm.
I talked for 3 hours with Smoking Reggie's podcast.
Jesus Christ, that's a long
time. And just the conversation was like what made the time go up.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all roasting each other at the same time. So
that's always fun.
So shout out to Smoking Reggie's podcast. We were roasting each other pretty much on top of diss tracks.
Nice.
And someone didn't agree with someone else's list and was like, okay.
Who this man?
It was like, but we're still cool. So I like friends like that where we can disagree, roast each other, then after, like, I don't like how this generation is with all this emotion, bro. Like
33, bro.
Bro, like,
old.
just like for example, like I posted something on my personal Instagram, right? Is It was about female. It was basically like you can't be a crybaby, a gangster, and a manager as a female, and then you can't be that at the same time. And then I had DMs, I had
Yeah, I can
messages.
imagine.
She was like, if you're trying to say something, just say it. I was like, well, I just said it. I was like, I thought it was funny. And the shoe fits wear it. I don't know why this generation is so emotional about every little thing. And I'm like, bro, the social media. This is not a communist nation yet. That one dude in the White House was trying to get us there, but apparently it didn't. We'll see. Like I heard he's running in 2024, but
I hear he's suing the shit out of everybody.
yeah, he is. Like he's like I had 71 million votes that was not counted. I'm like, bro, the election is over. Like there's nothing.
You see that tweet his fucking son did? That shit like a week later, he's like telling everybody to vote and shit.
I was like, bro, it's
oh
over.
my god, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like the being emotional on social media, like that's not what it's for, bro. Like it's your personal social media.
It just keeps going. You know, like
that's what I
shut
say.
the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty much being an adult.
Or you could do what I do. I like people's stuff and then I like it.
See?
That's just me being petty. But that's just me being petty.
Petty catch bell.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah, I used to do that on Facebook. I love it and then unlike it.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like,
I'd click it on and I was like, see, I'll fuck with you later.
yeah. So I'm gonna get back to learning about what you do. But so you mentioned toy
company, adult toy company.
Okay.
Vibrators, big old little wiggly things, you know what I mean? Dirty job. I open up files and shit and see titties in my face when I wake up at 7 in the morning and shit. I'm just like, how you gonna be rock hard at 8 in the morning, man? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm at work every day with fucking blue balls, like, man, and I come home to a cat. You know what I mean? Just lonely as fuck. How's your life going through? You got a girlfriend and shit?
That's kind of an interesting situation.
Right? Isn't it for all of us right now?
It really is, but I'm not going to share that on this because I will get a phone call after. If I share that story, my phone will ring during this podcast. It won't shut off. Like I probably just won't answer.
You just see a hook come out.
Back to what we were saying though. So you make the videos. Has anyone like called in and still said I don't know what to do?
Man,
for real?
It happens. We do have a number of people call, but I mean at this point we've been in business a long time. You know, it's 20 years and shit like so. People kind of got the hang of it. They all work the same, but you still get people that are just like I can't lock it or I don't know how to unlock it, and you know it's crazy. Manual? I mean, yeah, it's like 3, 4 fucking little words on there and shit, but I mean it's very simple. Like they all basically work the same, but there's a combination of the shit sometimes it's like, okay, this one doesn't have, so you gotta kind of like break it down to some shit, they do get complicated. You get 3 or 4 buttons in there and shit, you don't know what they do, it's crazy, but I mean, you're not gonna get hurt, you're not gonna push a button and accidentally kill yourself, so it's like, hey, just play with it, you know what I mean, like, I mean,
like how you said that one.
It's the motto of life, man. Just fucking play with it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay, so have you had any complaints about the toys?
I mean, for the most part, it's like I wish like the clit simulator wasn't right there in that spot. Or it should be more down. Or you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, do you have that part on it? And you can't customize your needs, to everybody. But there's plenty of toys out there that can satisfy those fucking. You know what I mean? I mean, it's crazy. People complain about shit like, do you have this in teal? Do you have this in, a certain color? It's just like, put it in your body and shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's my mentality, dude. Like, I'm a very simple man. And I like shit. I really don't give a fuck what color something is. But if it should happen to come in green, give that shit to me. That's why I'm rocking green like a mother. Look at this shit. Yeah, I look like a dollar bill just walking around. You know why? Because I'm fucking money. And that's what I like, man. Confidence in my fucking life, dude. I got bullied as a kid. I got fucked with a lot. So now that I'm 33 and I'm making money, I don't give a shit what anyone thinks, man. And it's nice when you get older and shit. The older you get, the less you give a fuck about anything. And I love that shit. So like, my family's like, what the fuck? You do toys and shit. They're like, oh,
I'm not getting money, nigga.
that's gross. Like, oh, that's. And I'm like, hey, these are business. You know, like, you know, you do what you do. I do what I do. I just go to work every day with a fucking smile on my face because I'm like, what dick am I gonna shake today? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's interesting, man. I have fun with this shit. You know? You just gotta use life to have fun and fucking not be all stressed out about shit. And that's the best way. If you can find something to make money in and have a good time doing it, fuck you sad about. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm not tripping that I don't have a girlfriend and shit. I could give less than a fuck. I got 3 toys at home that could do some shit to me. I'm like, cool. I don't need anybody. Like, I'm good. I fucked myself. Go fucking home. I will. Trust me. Trust me. And it's given me a sense of like, I don't need anybody no more. I think I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? When you get to that spot where you're like, I don't need anybody to be around you anymore. It's like you're free. You're free to just do what the fuck you want. So that's what I've been doing is making music. I'm setting up my studio. I just bought my little piano and shit at the thrift store for $200, man. And this shit is amazing. It's fucking awesome. Like it's like some dude just died and shit, and my studio's just gone. And now shit's in a pawn shop. So I started buying all this shit at the thrift store. So I was like, studio's getting set up little by little. Got my little fucking Yamaha weighted keys on this shit. I'm putting some keyboards right now, and you know, I already know how to play guitar, so I just lay down the guitar track and just freestyling shit out. You know, got the voice already, so I've been singing since I was like 7 and shit, 8.
So I talented.
Yeah, man. Cause so that's what I'm telling you. Like I like to imitate anything. So when I was a kid, I would imitate fucking radio, TV, cartoons, all that shit. I would hear something and imitate it. If I could see something and imitate it, or hear something and imitate it, I think like that's just like bonus skills and shit. I'm just like building my brain shit to have like a base and then build up that shit and stuff. So that's what I've been doing. Is just been copying like a fucking Xerox machine, man. It's just whatever I can see and shit. I'm like, I can do that. And it's been like that with breakdancing and fucking everything I know how to do. I just kind of put all my passion into anything. So I'm gonna do something that's gonna be with 100% passion. Shout out to Zealous Creative because that's what we do. We're Zealous Creatives, you know what I mean? So gotta keep pushing.
All right.
I talk a lot. Sorry.
No, this is your time. I'm just here to listen and ask questions every now and then. But speaking of that, I'm gonna ask one right now. So your job is adult toys.
Yes.
Have you met like a lot of people like working there,
like through the company and shit like that?
Yeah.
No, because right now with everything shut down, nobody's really been able to come
What about before that?
But even before that, like so like no, because there's like a no dating policy in that motherfucker. You can't really, so it's scary.
So you can't just say hello?
As a dude, the first week I was there, I asked the girl what fucking name of perfume and shit, and I got called in off sexual harassment. So I don't talk to fucking females no more at all. Even outside of work, I don't fuck up anybody. I ain't risking my shit.
Wait, you got called in for sexual harassment?
For asking a chick for her fucking name of her perfume, so I don't fuck with anybody no more.
I was like, what, bro? It smelled good.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? And yeah, she quit. She quit like a week after asking that question and shit. And then she brought that shit up. She quit. Like, yo, by the way, you got a creep. Like, I just started a fucking read, so it made me like just nah. I'm like, I ain't fucking with nobody no more. I ain't saying hi. I'm just hi and bye. Get the fuck out. All right, we gonna stick on crazy.
We're gonna stick on top.
Crazy, weird.
This is what I have a lot to say, and I feel some kind of way right now. So my energy is like about to go up. So we call that unstable creature. 1, 2, like sticking to that topic. Like there's times where, like, say if you go in a Starbucks, right, and you see people walking in front of you, you're polite, you hold the door, and like you hold it right, and like she doesn't say anything back, just walks by you. And then there's the other ones where you're just like, I think it's polite to say good morning to everyone in general. So you'll say good morning to like the female, right? But I have a boyfriend. And I'm just like, you unstable creature. Like, bro, like I'm saying good morning. It's common courtesy. Good morning, that. That's how I grew up.
Yep.
That's just what it is. And it's
bad at work, man. At my job and shit, nobody really talks to each other and shit, and it's a fucking awesome environment. I sit in the corner, and that's where my podcast, my podcast and shit, but like my little show that I used to do on YouTube during the COVID shit, I call it the guy in the corner because that's where they sat me in the fucking corner facing the wall, and everybody's over there talking and shit. I'm in the art department, and I'm facing the fucking corner. I'm the only one facing the goddamn corner. I'm facing the wall, and everybody's behind me, and they fucking talk and do the little bullshit like that, and they all know it for years. So I'm the black sheep, and I'm just sitting there. I'm the youngest one. You know, I'm up there meeting with the CEO and shit, and they're not. So they're, I know they're hating on me. I know they're hating on me, dude. And I can feel that shit. I walk in, I'm an empath, so I walk in and just fucking feel this hate. I say good morning and shit, and sometimes they'll say good morning, sometimes they don't. But it's been getting better. Well, these last few fucking weeks, we're getting closer to Christmas and shit, I guess. And I fucking emailed them like, hey, do you guys want some super? I got $25 for you guys and shit. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, Adrian. Good morning. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, man. I ain't playing that fucking office bullshit, dude. Like, I'm really, man, and I don't think they realized that when I got in there, they were just like, oh, this motherfucker's a little bit ghetto. Like, I came from the fucking hood, bro. I grew up in the fucking hood, like, you know. So now I'm in the fucking white people and shit, going in the offices, wearing sweats, not giving two shits, bro. Because the fuck you gonna do? Fire me? I fucking make you guys these dope ass videos that's making the company go. Like, you know, if I'm gonna get fired, fire me in sweats. I'm just shit.
I'm still tripping off. You asked, dude, what kind of perfume and that's sexual harassment?
Dude, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. The fucking climate has just gone up. I just don't even look at women now. Now what I do when I see a really pretty girl, I've been doing shit since I was like maybe 16, 17. And I do it because it's like to protect me. When you see a pretty girl and she looks away first, it's like, oh, right? So that split fucking second, as soon as I see one, I fucking make sure to look away like, ugh, like I ain't even interested in your ass. Like, so that's my little fucking to hot girl that wouldn't talk to me because I'm 5'3". So, you know, I ain't getting. So it happens. It's all good. It's all good. I don't give a shit. As long as I can make someone laugh and eat that pussy, I think I'll be fine. You know what I mean? I think I'll be fine in a relationship. Like, because that's all you really need. Laugh and bust, dude. That's my shit. That's why I live my life by. Fucking laughing and busting, dude. This is what I take my company off of. I can tell JR in the car, but I started a company in September called Stimulate Your Bits. So I have my own adult company too that I fuck with, right? And I was gonna close the shop like fucking yesterday because I'm frustrated, right? Because I'm a dude trying to sell sex toys to women. So the second they found out that I was a dude, no, right? So you're sexist. Fuck, what the fuck? But you want us to be like super fucking accommodating to y'all? It's not fair. It's very not fair. And the shit's not in me, but that's also why you probably don't get paid as much as we do, right? Because it's shit's unfair, so you have to treat us like shit to balance the scale. And I get it, but there's nice guys out here, me, him, and we're trying to be cool. You know what I mean? We're trying to just be nice and be cordial because you don't meet that many people in the streets, and it's not as friendly out there as it is in here. You know what I mean?
There, us hands are getting shot. Bro.
Yeah. So exactly. So when you meet a nice guy in the street, ladies, don't be a dick. Okay? Be nice. Fuck. We're if something goes down, we're gonna be like, to fucking, because that's instinct for us. We have to protect. You know what I mean? So it's like, be vulnerable once in a while. You know, lower your guard a little bit. Let us touch a titty once in a while. It's not, you know what I mean? Yeah, but we're here to have a good time, dude. Fuck. What are you stressed out about? You know? Did you think you were gonna do this interview and the shit was gonna be normal?
I kind of didn't think it was because the last one was normal, so it's usually an alternating situation.
Oh yeah, they go up and down there.
Yeah, it's usually alternating situation, and I'm kind of glad we're talking to you. This has been cool, bro. Like it's been a cool day.
Let me ask you this: did you grow up skateboarding at all?
No.
No. What did you grow up doing? What was your activity?
What was my activity? I think being annoying to people was my activity.
Okay.
I annoyed my brother when I was little. That nigga hit me with a TV once, but that was a long time ago.
So it must have been a CRT TV, big square one.
Yeah, like I think I did something on like we were listening to the first D12 album, right?
Shit.
And I was just like, he's like, yo, this is hot.
Trash. For the young kids who is D12, that's
Eminem's
backup.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah,
for these
so
youngsters and shit.
yeah, so I was That's good. And I was like, no, Bizarre is great. The dude from D12. And I was like, why is he rapping about hooking up with his grandmother, bro? Like, I was like, this is so weird. And I was like, he's talking about slapping his counselor, and my brother was listening to it. I was just like, this is what you vibe into? Like, this is what you like? This is why you called me to your car to listen to this album. Like, I was doing homework perfectly fine, right, and you want to call me down here for this? And I was like, yo, this trash, bro. And then he's like, don't say that word about that. I was like, bro, I don't care how much this album is sold. I don't care that it's at the $2 million hold or whatever it's at. People that are buying this are sick in the head right now, and this dude is talking about hooking up with his grandmother, bro. Like, I was just like, and I guess we kind of got into argument upstairs or whatever. So I was just like, did this with a TV and Jesus. I was just like, yo, that's what big brothers do. Like, y'all hit niggas with TVs. Like, you could at least punch me back, bro. Right. I would have took that. But the TV situation, he will deny this to this day. I know he's gonna see this podcast, so shout out to my brother Jamal, though, bro. Like, we have a lot of interesting conversations, and you're gonna deny this. You're gonna deny this. I know you are, but I know what happened. I still love you, though, bro. I still love you. You got caught. It's all good. It's all good. But moving on. Moving on to the next topic. I want to talk more about your company. We were just talking about that. You almost just said. Yeah. What are your plans for it? Like, where do you see it going?
Like, so I just wanted to sell toys, and basically for me, like, the whole motto of the company was "Go fuck yourself," right? Because I wanted to make a joke out of this shit. I wanted to have fun with the company. I don't want to come to my work and have the shit be sour. And everyone's just like, it's not fun, and it's like you can't really fucking fuck around and like have a good time. I mean, Google has a fucking funner office than us, and we sell sex toys, bro. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? We can't even joke around with this shit. So I mean, it's just very like I don't want to have that environment in my place. So like, not even if, bro. When I do get my shit where I wanted to get it, I want to have a fun ass company. I want people to come to work and have a good time. Like, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be a minute. It's a lot to like build a company when you're one fucking guy. You know, it's very hard to build the social media, do the graphic designing, which I do all this shit. I produce all this stuff, but it's fucking time consuming.
I got something to say. So I actually have experience at this. So I have an IT company, Smart Computer Concepts. I started and founded. So we're in New York, LA, Nevada. So what you're talking about, I've been through, like, far as like going to social media, being a one-man army. I tell this guy all the time how irritated I am with people, but I still wake up and do it every day. And only difference with Keep It 100 is I have him mail me stuff that I kind of don't like to do, but he likes to do. Like, far as talking to people. Like, when we started, I didn't want to do this. I'll tell you, I didn't want to do people first. Like, I told him, I was like, bro, I am an IT person. I don't like doing this, talking to people, asking you how your day was, how your life's going. Like, as an IT person, I go fix your computer and go home. Like, I don't care. But with this, I guess I kind of lightened up. Like, I actually care about people now. So, yeah, this has been this has been really interesting. People are like, yo, you seem like you like to talk to me. I'm like, bro, no, I don't. Like, I just happen to become really good at this. And then when this video ends, I go back to myself and coach you, and we become friends somehow. So that's. But back to the original topic, like, far as the company thing. I think it helps, like, when you're like say if it's just you, like you set the standard of how you want things to be read, and it's kind of just like a trial and error with you. Just imagine if you had 10 people in the same dumb thing here. You'd just be like, all y'all out. Like, I'm starting over, bro. 10 new people tomorrow. Get the fuck out. Yeah. But, yeah, it'll work out. Like,
it's a slow process, you know, to build some shit up.
Depending on, like, I guess, the traffic and everything. like with us, like we didn't think we're gonna have 182 episodes now in 7 months, but we're like, yo, we're different from everybody else, every other podcast. Like, we're gonna keep it 100. None of this is scripted that we're chatting right now. Like, this is just me talking to him and him talking to me. So, yeah. So, all right.
Off the cuff.
Yeah, basically, keep it 100. Like, no notes like this. Like, how are you doing? How's your day? Hope it was positive. But none of that. I want to know about the company, where you're from, future plans. Your producer.
Yeah, I really got the studio set up again, so I started producing beats. So trying to get some album going. Went through a really long relationship and a breakup and shit, so I got a lot of stuff to talk about on the album. Got that breakup album coming and shit. Anyway, that okay. Now.
Care package. Care package part 2.
Crazy. So just music, I need to concentrate on. That's where I've been trying to build up the empire and get the money to be able to do music and film because I'm trying to get this fucking gut down because I think I'm okay right here. I'm not bad. I'm like a little fucking young Al Pacino or something. You mean I got something going? And I do accents and shit, do voices, so I fuck around. And figure if I got that combination and a hot body, I think I should be okay. You know what I mean? Like, if I can get an ass shot in a movie or something like that, like the stunt butt or something. JR like that.
Yeah, he likes that. He's over there dying.
Hashtag stunt butt.
He told you to be your full self in this.
You told me in the car. He was like, "Yo, man, just be yourself." I was like, "Okay."
He's been known to get the best out of people. So
that's what producers do.
That's kind of what it is. I appreciate you for chatting with me. Hey, we have the same exchange Instagrams after. It's fun. Like I'm on YouTube right now, so I'm gonna get on Instagram and I'm gonna tag you in it. Awesome. And
hi, ma.
Yeah, it's
ma.
Hello.
Mira, ma, tengo suera, ma, porque hace un chingo de frío. I'm thirsty, by the way. No mames. Oh. Hey, it's tamale season though.
It is.
Have you had tamales this season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need more though.
From a parking lot.
We got them.
Was it from a parking lot?
It was.
It wasn't. So
it was fire, bro.
Because I tried Polo Locos and guess what?
Trash.
Oh, it tasted like white people made that shit. It was disgusting. It tasted like Rachel Ray made that shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably. Have you seen that bitch make soda and shit on the TikTok and Instagram? Oh my god!
Hopefully it does not pop up on my feed after this.
Who's that motherfucker with the white hair? The one that not the emerald dude, but the guy with the S. Fieri. He's fucking. She's Rachel Ray and Guy Fieri making soda and shit, and they're putting all kinds of shit in the pot. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Look, this is an atrocity to Mexican culture and shit, and it's horrifying to watch, man. It's fucking hilarious.
For sure. Hopefully that doesn't pop up in my feed.
Oh man.
Talk later. I'm hoping it
hashtag Rachel Ray. The fuck is wrong?
I'm a hashtag that later on my TikTok.
What the fuck, man?
But let me get to some final 2 questions for you. Question 1. What do you have coming up, like far as like future projects? You already talked about like music, but what else you got?
So I dream shit, right? I think I'm some kind of clairvoyant, one of those motherfucking words, but I dream shit. I've been dreaming shit since I was a kid, and I've been writing motherfuckers down. So I've dreamt 3 movies that I've been writing the scripts for, and they're all kind of different genres and shit. One's a horror movie, one's like a fucking sci-fi movie and shit. One's a Star Wars fucking movie on a different planet. But I've seen all these scenes and shit in my head, so I've been writing this shit down, trying to figure out the rest of the stories. It's just fucking crazy. So I think that's gonna be like the projects that I need to like lay down. So I'm trying to make a lot of money to be able to fund these movies. I think this is setting me up to be where I need to be at.
For sure.
Film and music. I produce music. I got my cousin. Shout outs to my cousin fucking Pecco out in San Francisco. That he's a fucking genius, man. Motherfucker's a dope bunch of companies. So he's definitely a part of that like scoring world of fucking he orchestrates shit. That motherfucker writes like a G. So yeah, there's plenty of people in my family that we're all filmmakers, we're producers, we're all musicians, and we're all trying to get to that same spot. We're all trying to be famous directors and producers and go back in Hollywood and put a little bit of brown on that, right? I mean, fuck, that's what we're all trying to get there. We're all trying to put a little spice and shit because that white world needs a little bit of spice. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
We need to have more brown in them.
Final question, not really a question, but I want you to drop your Instagram and how to get in contact with you.
Cool, man. So I have a fuck around page and I got my serious page. So my fuck around page, which I want you guys more to follow because that's more of like you're gonna benefit more from that for yourself to have a good laugh in the morning and shit. I usually do a morning show in the morning when I go to work. So I talk in bullshit and just kind of fucking fuck around and just make people laugh, and I think that's gonna be more fun for you guys. So if you guys want to follow me on that, it's DUBL_AY. That's DUBL_AY. So that's my fuck around page. My serious page is Azevial, AZEVIAL, and that's more of like the production shit. If you want to see what the fuck I do at work and stuff like that, kind of just show a little bit of tidbits on the toys and stuff like that. So you'll see more of the toys on that one. You'll see more fuck around and jokes on the AA one. So yeah, man, that's what I'm at.
Sure. Appreciate you for joining episode 182.
Yeah, 182.
This was cool. Again, this is on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And to everyone that will be watching eventually, hope you guys enjoy it. And his Instagrams are at the end of the video. So make sure you
follow and subscribe.
Follow and subscribe.
All this shit.
And
tell your friends about this shit. Because it's gonna get more and more interesting as it goes. So you guys are here from the beginning, you know what I mean? They've been riding along this whole shit. It's gonna get really juicy.
And again, thank you for joining. This was dope. We'll go ahead and end here. And yeah, thank you again. All right.